most fights are just going to end up being a slugfest. I think having some basic skills like boxing, grappling, it gives you an automatic advantage. Because if somebody comes with me and they don't know boxing, they're going to be swinging wildly, and I know how to deal with that. You know, the best practiced, rehearsed moves. Like I talked to Victor Marx on Wednesday. That guy's highly trained, and I said, Victor, you're one person I'd never want to mess with, because that guy, I'd be looking up at the sky within seconds if I went after that guy. But I just want to encourage dads, you know, put your kids in martial arts, get them trained, try to have them stick with it to a point where they automatically react. Because if someone comes at you in a hostile manner, you're going to react. You're not going to have time to think and, oh, what was that move I learned? You know, you're either strong, you have some good basic skills, or you're a master of a certain technique. But if you're trying to think about how to fight while a fight's going on, you very likely may lose.
Yeah, when it's like anything, if you want to be really good at it, you've got to practice it a lot. You've got to do it a lot. Really, the other thing too that's key to this is you have to remove emotion from it.
Yeah.
You can't be angry. You know, sometimes when you see, let's say, a police officer in a very bad situation where we all hate seeing these videos where they go too far. Maybe they deliver too many punches, or we've seen all the videos. It's because they've probably let emotion get to them, you know, whether they bring some of that emotion from home and they end up going a little too far. I would recommend becoming very versed in stoicism, but also in instilling some of those same stoic values onto your children as well. I think they are very valuable. Maybe read Sun Tzu's Art of War. Sun Tzu's Art of War is a great book, standing engagements and battle and where to give and where to take and where violence is necessary. That's a great book to help you understand the balance. And it's a very applicable in life and politics and in doing anything. I think Sun Tzu's Art of War is a very good book.
For sure. Yeah. And I actually quote that in Guidebook for a Son. It says, Sun Tzu wrote The Art of War more than 2,500 years ago, and it is still considered perhaps the most influential and effective guide on war strategies and tactics ever written. But even military genius Sun Tzu saw the wisdom in preventing fights before they begin, wherever possible. He said that subduing an enemy without fighting is the pinnacle of skill, and breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting is better than winning 100 battles.
I've lived that. Like I've been that cop who, you know, where you've had to engage in aggressive things. But over the last couple of decades, I have mastered the skill of just your mere presence having enough strength to keep the situation from going violent. And I agree with Sun Tzu. A true master can really get out of the conflict without ever having to raise their sword or do anything like that. And I think we need a little bit more of that in this country. But you can only do that if the other side knows you're capable of the violence that would stop them from doing it. If they don't think you're capable of it, the chances of you being able to talk them down are low. If you are capable of violence and you carry yourself that way and they see that, they are likely to come to a different understanding that doesn't require violence. But it all starts with them knowing that you are very capable of doing it.